Your most honorable siblings, Lord Thalas and Lady Eric.
Thank you for the escort.
If there is anything else that you require...
In that case, I would have a bottle of the realm's...
But of course, milady, I shall have the servant.
Ever eager to please is...
I believe the word you're looking for. Congratulations on bringing Glenbrook to its knees, brother. I trust you're already seeing to that fuss outside the castle wall?
Of course.
The other domains are putting up little in the way. Lord Telior trembles in his seat within the stronghold, and Lord Fawkes was oblivious to what was happening until...
How easily the three high houses of Glenbrook break.
Wolford is the last to hold out, but Avlora will deal with them.
Speaking of royalty, brother, I would have thought Cordelia would be dead, or... Yet here she sits on the throne. She looks less a vanquished princess and more...
That is precisely what I would have her be.
Whatever do you mean?
Once things have calmed, I shall assume guardian... A few days hence, Regna will be executed. I've already informed Patriarch.
So the wise and benevolent King Regna...
Father!
What?
Please, can someone explain? What are we going to do? Excuse me. Can you tell me what's happening?
Did I hear him wrong? I don't...
Subjects of Glenbrook, I am hear my words. The sins King Regna... 3 decades have passed since the end of the war. The opening of the Grand Norzalian mines was to be the dawn of a new age. But King Regna spat in the face of the... As our engineers worked tirelessly to put success within reach, and when Dragan Esfrost, my dear cousin, and the man tasked with overseeing the mines, in doing so, he betrayed not only my own nation and the holy state of Hyzant. And so we were left with no choice but to march on White. Our actions were born of a righteous duty to avenge Dragan's murder and this odious betrayal of this historic accord between our nations. What say you, King Regna?
I do not. But I beg of you, spare.
Subjects of Glenbrook, the punishment for these crimes. Off with his head!
Roland.
Just days after the fall of the Crown City, the death of this kind and benevolent monarch plunges... With the king, perishes an all-too short-lived era of...
Your Majesty. High House, damn it all! When you needed us most, how did we not see what they were plotting? How did we not... But no, cursing our... We must focus our efforts on the one who might yet save Glen... With King Regna gone, we... Landroy, that proud fool, will no doubt fight to the bitter... Yet if House Wolford would... They say Prince Roland is in Wolford's charge. Or will they? The Wolfords may choose to ransom the prince to Esfrost. If it comes to that, Esfrost will... Bending the knee to Esfrost may be our...
It would seem things have come.
What is to become of us now? Word has it the King's Guard's been slaughtered to the last man.
If they meant to kill ordinary folk like, even as frosty dogs have some honor. Anyway, there's no point fighting.
Our people seem less resentful of Esfrost than I would have no doubt due to the Archduke's decision to focus their attack on the castle. So, the common folk won't be a problem. His Grace and the Crown Prince have been dealt with, and Prince Roland is the only one unaccounted for. But the word has it, there's also a sizable I knew Gustadolf to be a shrewd man, but his attention to detail is nothing. I have seen all I would. Let us...
Minister Sorsley.
What is it this time?
We've just received word that Esfrost has launched a surprise invasion of Glenbrook. Whitehome.
What's this?
The Crown City has fallen. King Regna was beheaded, and Prince Roland has fled to the domain of House Wolford with the Grand Duchy.
Goddess forbid. What could the Archduke be plotting? At any rate, I must speak with the Hierophant.
Minister, if I may I propose that perhaps this situation may...
Our benefit, you say? Indeed. My dear Booker, whatever would House N do without you? Send a bird to the palace. Tell them that the Holy One's faithful servant source...
At once, Matt.
Lord Serenoa, think to help.
It is good to be home.
Castle Wolfort is the most impregnable stronghold in all the kingdom. You will be safe here, Your...
Thank you. I can only hope.
Benedict.
What's the matter, Benedict?
Your Highness, my lord. His Grace was beheaded at the Crown City not...
Father. Roland.
I can only imagine what you're feeling now, Your Highness. But I fear, as the last living heir to the throne, there is no doubt.
Indeed. We must move quickly.
About Lord Simon.
What is it? Father!
Lord Simon, what is...
He collapsed when he heard the news from the Crown City.
You must be mad. The man was stronger than an ox.
We cannot afford to lose Lord Simon.
Father. Be strong, Father. I still need you.
Serenoa.
Is there any chance?
Our healers are doing everything they can.
Very well.
Do not give up hope, Serenoa. The malady will not take your father easily.
Forgive me, Roland.
I must stay strong. You too must remain composed. For Lord's...
I will try.
Pardon me, my lord. I come...
From whom?
The scout we had sent in search of Sir Max...
Sir Maxwell's mask.
Reports have it that it was found near...
Blood.
This mask was all that was found?
The bridge was all but overflowing with the bodies of the fallen, and the swift course of the river thwarted any...
I see. Thank you for the report. Get some...
Yes, my lord.
Sir Maxwell.
At Gustadolf's command, Esfrost musters its forces at Whiteholm Castle, and their aim, to seize in their clutches Prince Roland.
My lord, the Esfrosti army advances on us. A missive has arrived from Lord Gustadolf. It says they will stand down on the...
We've not much time before they're on our doorstep.
Word has it that General Avlor...
Gustadolf's not taking any chances.
Summon the War Council at once. We must take swift action.
You cannot be serious about...
It's all right, Frederic.
Please continue, Benedict.
Thank you. Once more, do we or don't we relinquish Prince...
I say we refuse. We owe Sir Max... Precisely. Sir Maxwell entrusted us with keeping His Highness safe.
There's no place in the realm more sheltered by the terrain than this castle. And yet, if the Archduke were to march on us with an army as great as the one...
The natural fortifications of this land would work against us. Our show?
So you propose that we just abandon him? That we sacrifice his life for...
Better my life than any of yours. This is my...
But see, Your Highness, that's where you're wrong. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown. You go to battle?
Enough! I will leave before I see your domain wrapped. It is the only way.
I refuse to believe sacrificing...
My lord, we cannot allow war to come to the Wolfort domain. Your highest, you must decide.
We cannot hope to win against us.
Indeed. All paths, in which case we ought to choose whichever option ensures our survival. If we live, we can...
So we'd be buying ourselves...
As the master of this domain, you and no...
I understand that, Benedict. I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
I will give the signal when it is time to cast your vote. I ask each of you to...
Very well, my lord. My lord. Interesting indeed. So... quite true. I am decided.
Serenoa. Certainly. However... I wonder...
Lord Serenoa. Yes? I need time.
What do you need? I wonder about that. Well... Yes, I see.
Here's what I think.
It is time to cast our... Do we surrender Prince Roland? Approach the scales of conviction.
I am sorry.
Forgive me, my lord.
You aren't wrong, but...
My apologies.
The scales of conviction will elude. The way forward is decided. Surrendering Prince Roland.
So be it.
The decision is made.
Was there truly...
Roland, say no more. Thank you for sheltering me. The choice you have made is wise and just.
House Wolfort surrenders their charge, Prince Roland, at Gustadolf's behest, sparing themselves. House Telior surrenders their land, also buying their reprieve. Lord Silvio bends the knee. House Fawkes surrenders nothing. The last of the high houses to remain loyal to their fallen king.
I've brought the prince.
Gustadolf, you traitors! You'll pay for what you've done to my family!
Easy there, Avlora.
I am sworn to do all in my power to...
The boy is overcome with emotion. And who could...
Cordelia!
Brother! Let him go.
Indulge her, Avlora.
Oh, brother! They didn't hurt you, did they?
I'm fine. Let us speak after. Surely the arch...
Yes.
Prince Roland, you are well aware. Your kingdom is ours. House Telior and House... Among the three high houses, only House Fawkes still...
You mean for me to convince Lord Land...
Oh, nothing so tedious as that. I want you... I'm certain House Wolfort would be more...
You're mad! I won't...
I know you've only just come into your responsibility. So allow me to offer a word of advice. A prince's first thought...
What are you saying?
Landroy will not stand idly by for long. When he acts, it is your duty as prince to quench that fire while it is yet kindling. You see that I am right, Your Highness.
Phallus, enjoy. I do wish you'd learn to temper your vice.
And I wish. Well then? What?
We leave for the Falks.
I thought those Wolfort dogs were to do the deed.
You really must use your head more often. The one. When have you ever known a dog to be obedient without?
Indeed. Very well.
'Twould seem the rumors were true, my lord. House Wolf and House Telior. My lord?
My good man.
It is our home. As beautiful.
Indeed. It is a treasure, our land. It's an honor without equal. A duty I will not shirk.
The sun's a harsh mistress, ain't she? If she sticks around much longer, my fields are apt to wither from the attention.
Aye. And it ain't just the crops what are worse for wear. I'd cry over our lot, but naught but dust would pour from my eye.
How pitiless, the caprices of nature. What grudge do the heavens bear to me? I would be remiss to let such suffering continue. You begged for even a single drop of rain. I shall give you more.
Huh? What's that the lady said?
Ha! I'd have more luck getting milk from a bull.
You must tell me if you do.
A pleasure as always to see you, my lord. You've come just in time.
I am called Dizana. Allow me to banish the sun's cruel rays from your domain.
Banish the sun? I wasn't...
Will slap my ass like I was just born. Rain! Honest to goodness.
How did...
Zana, was it?
There is no need for such formalities. If it is not too bold of me to ask, tales of House Wolfort's magnanimity have reached even... It would be an honor to serve...
We would welcome you with open arms. Doubtless, we will have occasion to call upon your...
Thank you for agreeing to see me. My name is Julio.
So, you're looking to pledge your service to us, eh? They tell me you're from the Crown City. Something happened to drive you our way?
I'm afraid.
Why have you brought me all the way to this place? Whatever it is you wish to speak about, I should hope it is important. I am a...
It is indeed. It concerns the Grand Norzelian mining venture. Pardon me if I'm being presumptuous, but I came across a most curious thing when I was reviewing the particulars of the arrangement the other day. There were documents that I did not recall having seen before. Specifically, documents pertaining to the compensation of the workers contracted.
Is that so?
Following the paper trail, I could not help but notice that a not insignificant amount of coin had made its way... something easily overlooked at a glance. No doubt you have a...
I haven't need to explain it. Even if I were guilty of whatever it is, all that I have done with Prince Franny's.
You would claim that his...
The high and mighty are always scratching each other's backs. Everyone knows that.
To think the Crown Prince would be party to such...
It would fall on your head should word of this get out. Consider, luckily for you, I've every intention of keeping this matter between us, so long as you don't go running for a fair enough bargain.
Coin? I will not remain silent. I cannot. I will root out the rot of corruption.
You stubborn, self-righteous fool. I'd hoped to settle this.
Sound the alarm! The kingdom...
What's this?
Needless to say, the circumstances make my return to the...
Ah, now it's coming back to me. You didn't stand out much, but you held your own well enough.
Very well then. Be welcome among us. Eridor?
Thank you, my lord. You have my...
What? Invade the Folk's domain?
Such was the edict delivered to us.
Ludicrous. They would have the... We should be treating with house faults, not...
Doubtless the Archduke has little regard for honor between houses. He views the...
One which they would pluck for themselves.
The decree was signed in print.
Lies! His hand...
Indeed. And if we disobey, the Archduke would have good reason to...
Gustadolf wins either way.
And yet, no trap is in. There must be a way to avoid the civil war the
Aye, and I reckon Lord Landroy's of the same mind. He's the last...
Agreed.
If indeed it is the land itself that Gustadolf...
An exchange of what?
Just so. House Telior negotiated similar terms. Whether Lord Landroy will be amenable to such terms, however...
Still, it is... In the meantime, Aesfrost must believe that we are playing along.
Yes, my lord.
cars can be dangerous if you don't follow proper.
Milord, are you off to battle again?
Aye, by the royal family's decree.
Return victorious!
Worry not.
Why, if it isn't the young lord?
Minister Patriot, I had not heard that you were paying a visit.
Ah, Lord Wolfort, pray do not concern yourself on my account. I must commend you, my lord, for keeping order and harmony in your domain despite the rather unfortunate recent events. At the end of the day, our duty is to the throne, not to the man who sits in it. In times of uncertainty, we must value order above all else. I would encourage you to
I can see the merit in that. Thank you for your wisdom.
heed it well, and I have no doubt, by your leave, my lord.
What news from House Wolfort? The Archduke has ordered them to march. A clever ploy, if true. No matter the... However, House Wolfort claims to have no intention of blindly... They seek to parley, that we might together find... How will you respond? How indeed? The Wolforts handed over His Highness to save their own hides, hardly enough. That said, their desire to avoid bloodshed is no doubt sincere. And somehow, I suspect there may be...
My lord, then you...
I shall grant them audience.
At once, my lord.
Prince Roland has passed his decree. The complete decimation of House Falk. A chilling command, which would see one of Glenbrook's 3 high house. Though penned in the prince's hand, the order was not his own. Forcing his hand was Archduke... House Wolfort is given the command to uproot their erstwhile countrymen. However, the young Serenoa bears hope. Hope that bloodshed can be stopped. Hope that Lord Lanfroy can be convinced to see reason. Hope that the day...
Oh, the Wolforts have been ordered to...
It would appear so. They entreat us for...
A request we will deny, of course. I leave it...
Consider it done.
I do believe this little conflict between countrymen. No doubt Landroy will spare no effort. Our day draws near, Booker.
And so it shall.
The Falklands truly are the jewel of...
Aye. I don't see Landroy giving them up easily.
And that is why we will not simply give them up. We shall negotiate such that benefits may be... He is a reasonable...
That he is, but we cannot hope to make him see reason.